It was a Monday night like any other. I sit down at my computer after finishing dinner like any other gamer. From here, I had to ask myself the age-old question. What do I want to do? In what felt like a matter of seconds, I made the impulse decision to stream. Maybe I had a lot of energy or something. I don't really know. But here I was, getting stream ready to go. Part of the decision to stream was that I had a tournament that I signed up for the following Saturday, a Wild Hearthstone tournament. So what I had planned to do on stream was to practice the Wild Hearthstone decks that I would be bringing to this tournament. You know, this isn't totally unusual for me, but I don't normally play like the Giga Nuts, like the true best decks. I don't play meme decks by any stretch. But from what little constructed Hearthstone I do play, it's rarely the good stuff like Darkglare. Prior to this stream, it had probably been about 6 months or so since I played Darkglare last. I'm talking like Penflinger pre-nerf, like cheeky ankle biter and PO charger style decks of Darkglare. I'm not even sure that people had tried Zephyrs in Darkglare decks at that point. The deck was relatively new. It had like just been nerfed. And prior to the nerf, Darkglare was mostly just like a cheat out Giants and play Loatheb deck. It didn't have like this secondary burn condition to kill your opponent, which it really didn't need it, right? So why would you have it? The point is, it had been a while. So I figured I'd start there. Without much expectations or plans for how the stream or how the night would go, I hit play at my measly Diamond 10 rank. This is game 1. Okay. You know, maybe this whole Darkglare thing isn't too bad. But I've seen some, complex turns before, especially some lethals. And the reputation of the deck is that it's at least sort of intricate and nuanced. So I decided to keep practicing it. Then, the strangest thing happened. I kept winning. I don't think I lost until Diamond 1. Conveniently, side note, this was the night I got the 12 ranked wins in a row achievement. Kind of late to the party on that one, but maybe I needed to play Darkglare like 6 months earlier. Anyways, it was crazy. I won like 16 games in a row, I think. And now I found myself about an hour and a half into the night having only played one deck, but also having only lost one game, which would have been the 17th, obviously, because if you win 16 in a row, that means you lost the 17th. But now I was in a bit of a predicament. I'm currently Diamond 1. Can I just drop that off on the side of the road and just move on to a different one when I'm like this close to Legend? I mean, well, I could. It's not like the other 3 decks I was planning on bringing to this wild tournament were bad by any stretch, right? But that's not what I did. What I did was I decided to let it ride. And I just kept playing Glare. Because winning is fun. Winning is fun. From here, everything went about as you would expect. I continued winning, but my win rate did slowly decline to where it's sitting now at about 73%. The occasional, nothing you can do about it loss that you get, Diamond 1 to final boss territory. Typical Hearthstone, they like to make the last one really tough. After like 3 to 3.5 hours max of playing Hearthstone, with a break kind of in the middle of what was a 5-hour stream, I found myself entering Legend after playing more Hearthstone than I would like, which is how I would describe just about every Legend I've ever hit, right? Play good deck, play more games than you want to, hit Legend. It's really as simple as that, right? Now, I found myself at the end of the night and the end of the stream. I went in planning on practicing my lineup and instead ended up winning a lot of games. And as a result, I only played and practiced one deck. But this begs the question. How did the tournament go? Well, in what in hindsight is incredibly fitting, I lost in my Conquest match 1-3. The deck I won with? Dark Glare. And the one good thing, though, about the tournament is that I technically didn't get last. Because I high rolled a round 1 bye, which is totally normal and not something I've done very recently. Well, anyway, this video isn't what I planned on making. Ideally, I would have, made far into the tournament, and I would have made a video analyzing my games in that tournament, but here we are, a different video. And a decently early legend, all things considered, pre the 15th, first half of the month. Don't do that very often. We take those. We take them.